What if, for once, I stopped listening to the voices that have shaped me to live a life that at best is average? What if, for once, I had the courage to dream again, to live again, and entertain the inner child that yearned for exploration? For once, I could make a difference. One time, to invest into the desires that have laid dormant. One time, not to dwell in the bondage of mediocrity, but one time to venture into uncharted waters whose ripple effects will be felt for generations. What if the sign I'm waiting for is now present? Today, the best time to act on my convictions. Today, where I can set my life in another direction to change my course for more than a destination, but for a journey. More than the end, but for a new beginning, a path for greatness where I daily laugh in the face of the following enemies: insecurity, fear, guilt, and regret.
Welcome to BMO Radio with your host, Eric Spencer, president of the Black Man's Option.
Man, good evening. Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Man, I'm going to be honest with you, man. It's just, I'm recuperating from all this traveling I've been doing. I've been having to do some travel for work, and quite frankly, I'm worn out. And I apologize for us not being able to get here on our usual Sunday night. But like I said, I was just tired. I just needed a little break. You know, we just came back from our trip in Thailand, and I'm telling you right now, those 2 weeks were probably the best 2 weeks that I've had in a long time, just in the travel community. We visited 3 cities, and we were there during Songkran. And for anybody that doesn't know what Songkran is, it's the celebration of the Thai New Year. And they celebrate that with a water festival. Basically, a big ass water fight with guns and all. Throwing water buckets, some of the crazy stuff I've never seen before. But I tell you what, it felt good to go because it did make you feel like a kid again. And like I said, I just want to let y'all know that we are back. Had to take some time off, but it's just hard to broadcast while we were on location. Quite frankly, I was having too much fun and personally dealing with a little injury, but that's neither here nor there. We're going to make it do what it do. And I know everybody's out watching the game and stuff. I'm actually going to get up off here and watch the game my damn self. I don't have a dog in the fight. I just want to see a good game. But what I did want to do is I wanted to make sure that I gave everybody a brief recap of our trip, our networking event that we just had in Thailand. First and foremost, it was a huge success for us. We had almost 20 brothers. We had one brother that had a little problem with the flight, left his passport. He just couldn't get there. We're not going to say any names. You know who you are, but brother, hey, we still love you. And I'm glad you're still able to make it to Thailand finally for your birthday. But I want to thank all the brothers that came out and supported the event. It was sold out for us. And we had a great group of guys that we were able to show Thailand to. Now, we did a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff. And there are plenty of YouTubers that give you their perspective as far as Thailand and what they expect and what they go down there to do and stuff like that. And that's just not something that we're about. At the Black Man's Option, we're here about exposing you to options, giving you a chance to explore a new place and see something new in your lifetime. And do it all under the umbrella of brotherhood. And I must say, we had a great group of guys, great brotherhood. Everybody looked out for each other, networked, made some new connections. Salute to our rookies, especially my man down in Houston, Mr. Phone Home or Cookie Monster. You know who you are. Much love to you, brother, man. I'm glad you and your boys were able to come out and enjoy Thailand. So for our podcast tonight, I just want to give you guys a brief snippet. I promise I'm not going to be here long. When I started going over the footage for the 2 weeks that we were there, I had so much stuff that it was, quite frankly, it was overwhelming. I didn't know what I wanted to show, what I wanted to discuss, but I just wanted to show some of the things that we did while we were there and kind of share that, because sometimes people get one-sided. I know a lot of people, they go to Thailand. When they say they go to Thailand, they're actually going to Pattaya and they're going to Walking Street. And they don't do anything else but just Pattaya and Walking Street. And they fail to realize that there are other places in Thailand that have something to offer. We were able to get to Phuket for a few days. We were able to get to Pattaya during the water festival. And then our final destination, we were in Bangkok. And let me tell you something. If you haven't been to Bangkok, you're missing out. That is a huge city. Huge. Now, I've been there one time in 2019. Unfortunately, I didn't have the time to explore like I did on this trip. And I tell you what, even the 4 or 5 days that we were there, it still wasn't enough. So tonight, I just want to share a couple of things that I noticed that we did and just give you a brief conversation about it. Maybe show you a different side of Thailand that you're not used to seeing. And if you have any thoughts or commentary or questions to ask, feel free to put it in the chat. Now let me go up here and pull this file up. Give me 1 second. What's up, everybody in the chat? I see you. Everybody in the chat on Facebook, I see you too. I appreciate you, brother, coming out. I know y'all double dipping. You got the stream on and you got the game on. It's all good. Hold on for 1 second here. Let me get this thing set up. You have to apologize. I have to apologize because I'm a little bit out of practice here. Like I said, it's been almost a month. Wow. I cannot believe that. Almost a month. Okay, so let me go ahead and I'm going to share one place that we were able to tour. And this place is located in Phuket. Let's see here. All righty. So we're going to share this screen right here. All right, there we go. Let's see here. So our first stop that we partook in was in Phuket. Hold on for 1 second. I'm trying to, let's see here. All right, there we go. Here we go. Let's see here. Hold on, give me 1 minute. I apologize. Like I said, I'm out of practice. Man, I got to get back into the groove, but that's okay. Let's see here. We're going to add this. All right, there we go. There we go. All right. No, I hadn't lost my touch. So in Phuket, well, first off, for the brothers that have been to Rio de Janeiro and have been able to experience Christ the Redeemer, here in Thailand, Phuket, they have a similar type of attraction, and it's called the Big Buddha of Phuket. Now, let me tell you something. For brothers that have been to Christ the Redeemer and seen the awesome views, trust and believe the Big Buddha is giving Christ the Redeemer a run for its money. As a matter of fact, we were quite impressed by the way they had everything set up and the ease of being able to get access to this, because it does sit on the highest point in Phuket, and you can see it most visibly from every place, from down in the Pangtong Beach area. It's up way high. Some of the most spectacular views overlooking Phuket can be seen from here. Let me get to this video. Let's see here. All right. So here we have the entrance. This is the entrance to the Big Buddha. And as you can see, very easy to get access to. All along here to the left, they have vendors, places to shop, things of that nature. But you can see it's very easy to get access to, very clean. And we were very impressed with it too. And it's something that it's one of those things that if you have the chance to go see, then you'll be glad that you did because it's a engineering marvel. And like I said, for us over here at BMO, we like to do different things. We don't want to just stay and go to one destination and stay in one spot. We know that there's more things to do and things to see, and this gives us the opportunity. And this gives us an opportunity to explore in an environment where you're not by yourself. Now I know we have some solo travelers, guys that like to do things by themselves, and I can respect that. But like I said, over here, we're all about the net. We're all about the network. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. Yeah, I got him. I got him. I got him. But as you can see, the view from here is overlooking Phuket and quite spectacular, to be honest with you. Very, very, very breathtaking. And we were shocked when we got up there because I was just expecting, okay, you see the Buddha and you're up a little high. But as you can see all of Pangtong Beach and the surrounding areas from that view. And that's just at the base level. And like I said, it's not quite Christ the Redeemer, but I'm telling you right now, it's giving them a run for their money. And everything is very clean. Uh, the facility is set up very nicely. And you can see how they take good care of this attraction. And here you have on the backside of it, and you can see they have places where they actually maintain the Buddha by having local people at the top of the hill, which I'll show you here shortly, that are constantly maintaining this place. But like I said, the views are just breathtaking. And we were lucky to be there on a clear day. The weather was nice. There wasn't a lot of people. And you could see for miles around. All right, yeah, this is what I want to get to. So this is the transition up to the Big Buddha. Very nice. And over here to your left, there's a temple. One thing about being in Thailand, they have a lot of temples. A lot of temples. We were able to explore, see their culture. You're not going to see any churches. You're not going to see any Christ the Redeemers. You're not going to see any crosses, but you're definitely going to see a lot of Buddhas and temples that's part of their heritage. And we had the opportunity to explore a lot of them. And yes, I had to walk them steps. Definitely walk them steps. But what a lot of people don't get, and a lot of things that we stress, is that when you go places, you work hard, you have the opportunity to see something. And some people they like to relax, which is cool. But you want to see something more that is going to expand your horizons, expand your thought process. if you go someplace and you see the same thing that you see at home, then you miss out on the opportunity of traveling. Traveling is about seeing something that you never going to see before, or see something different from where you at, where you grew up. And that provokes you to think about other things pertaining to your culture versus their culture. Because here in the United States, it's not the best way. There's other ways to do things. But we wanted to just share this with you. And like I said, you'll see videos. We have plenty of content that we're going to create. You'll see video snippets, 8 to 10 minutes long, that'll give a more detailed background. But as you can see, brothers, we're here at the top. We're taking pictures with each other, just enjoying being on top of the world, at least on top of Phuket anyway. It's something different, just something different outside of the norm. Now, this last video, I'm going to skip through some of it. Basically, I went around the front and the back, but I wanted to show you the inside of the temple. This is in the base of the Buddha. They actually have a prayer chamber inside where you can remove your feet. You remove your shoes and you can pray right there at the Buddha. Now, at Christ the Redeemer, they do have a small chapel where people have their weddings or they have christenings or things like that. But here, they provide a place for people to go and have prayer. And they're constantly renovating this place. And it was just interesting to see how so many people have drawn from the teachings of Buddha. And here they're showing different people that have come and prayed or just came here and just sit for however long they chose to sit. Here in the United States, you go to church, you got to be in by 11, out by 1:30. And if you ain't putting nothing in the plate, you're going to get out before then. But the Big Buddha was definitely interesting and a lot to see off the beaten path. But as you can see, BMO, we went up there and we explored that part of Phuket. And it was a hell of a breeze up there too. Hell of a breeze. Hell of a breeze. Now I'm going to stop the video here. But as you can see, you get the gist of it. You can see how we were able to go someplace and we had a good time. And a lot of the guys were, we do have a lot of guys that have been to Rio, and they were kind of shocked to see something like that in Thailand. But you don't really hear people talking about it. What you hear people talking about is Pattaya, walking street, Pattaya, walking street, which is fine. But after a while, how many times can you walk up and down walking street? You'll be all walked out as far as I'm concerned. So anyway, our next little endeavor, we're able to explore the CBD area. For those that don't know what CBD is, there's Central Business District, or the downtown area. And it was interesting. They have a nice little array of shops, places to eat. We went during the day, but you can get the idea of at night, this place is definitely filled with music, good food, and just people just out and about. Let me get my camera ready. Hold on for 1 second here. All righty, we're gonna add this to the mix. Now, if it looks like a little alleyway, that's because it is. We had a professional tour guide that was showing us around, and some of the places that you see. This is a nice area of the CBD where you walk in and they have nice little coffee shops. They have a pastry. They have artists there, and it's kind of like a downtown area, but with a lot of local artists, people that draw or do sculptures or things like that. It just has that uh, appeal to it. A lot of coffee shops, and like I said, you can see the area. Nice people there. Everything's clean. People there were very friendly, very friendly, very friendly, and welcoming. And if anybody that knows when it comes to Thailand, uh, when you traveling for people in big groups is no big deal. But when they see us as African Americans traveling in big groups, they always want to stop and ask questions or take pictures, or just they're intrigued because they're not used to seeing us in numbers like this. And it was very interesting that even though we went to 3 different cities, we all got the same results. And this is one of the things that we stress, how powerful it is to see us move in the directions that we move. Because when we come together as Black men and move like we do in these other countries, they're going to take notice. Some of them asked, "Are we football players and stuff?" Like, no, we just eat good. That's one thing BMO do. We damn sure eat. But it's like this is the CBD area, a lot of commerce, a lot of restaurants, a lot of custom shops and stuff. And it, like I said, just a nice area, you know. But it's not on the beaten path. You don't see a bunch of girls jumping out the window talking about, "Ooh, chocolate man, chocolate man, chocolate man." That's later. But anyway, but just a nice place to visit, nice atmosphere. The people are friendly, and we never really had any problems. The only thing was just they were just curious because they'd never seen so many African American men move the way that we move. And for them, it was just a big deal. So we took it in stride. We're veteran travelers. We did have 3 rookies that came on the trip, but they understood what it was. And we explained to them the things that they didn't know. But like I said, very clean, very lot of touristy stuff. Uh, a lot of artisans and places to drink, a lot of coffee and a lot of weed. So I guess they're getting high and drinking coffee. Now, definitely, one thing I did notice, a lot of the places that we went, they had plenty of fruit, plenty of food. I know people have been talking about food shortages and things that have been going on over there, but that was not apparent in Thailand. We had food. There was food everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. On every corner, there was food, something to eat, and there was no shortage of food options. BMO, we eat good every night, everywhere. And then you see, this is just the back end of the same street. We walked up and down, explored the area. Like I said, there was so much to see, and I have so much content. I just want to give you guys a little preview. And this was one more spot. So apparently this dragon, I forgot what the lady exactly told me what it symbolizes, but new beginnings. They use a lot of dragons to symbolize change in their lives over there. You know, the new year, they view the dragon as a holy creature for them in their religion. And you see a lot of dragons that are on display throughout the city. Like I said, very interesting. Uh, the lady was giving us a story, but I don't speak Thai, and I didn't want to be disrespectful and just cut her off. So we listened, but she shared a lot. And like I said, something that we like to do is like to see something that you never get a chance to see it again. All right, I'm getting back in the hang of this now. Next, we were able to let's see here. Let me see about anything else. Oh, last but not least, you know how black people get with a bunch of water and stuff. But we were able to have a chance to tour the James Bond Island. Now, for people that don't know what that is, there are a group of islands off the coast of Phuket that is famous for having filmed, I want to say, The Man with the Golden Gun. And the islands are just beautiful. They're just stunning. And we had a chance to go out and explore those islands. And it's about 30 minutes from a little port in Phuket. As you can see, this was one of the stops that we partake in. They had an underground cave and stuff, and I'm not going to go into detail into that. But as you can see, us boarding the boat back, you can see in the background the islands, the way that the backdrop and how we had to get back and forth from the boat. You could just see a lot of the tourists that were coming back. A lot of the tourists were coming back. A lot of people there. And I know it was a holiday for some, but it was a definitely a lot of people that were there experiencing and doing the touring and stuff. But this first stop that we had was very interesting. They had underground caves and stuff. Some took place. Some people partook. Most of us did. But for the most part, we were able to explore it and enjoy ourselves. Like I said, and see something different. Let's see. Let me go next. I want to share. Now, as you can see, in the backdrop, we got up close and personal. You can see fellow BMO members and whatnot in the background. We're filming, and this is the entrance to the cave itself. There was they dock that they dropped us off, and one or two of us would get in each boat, and they would just paddle us around. Let me see if I can find that video, but very relaxing, very tranquil, very calm, peaceful. You didn't have any people that were scared or anything. It's a different vibe to be out there on that water like that. And you just amongst these trees and you're just sitting back and you just enjoying life and the opportunity to be able to go and experience this. Hold on for 1 second. I have two brothers I'm gonna bring up on the back, add to the show here. Let me see. Yo, Chris, what's up, man? Can you hear me? Hold on.
What's good, family? I got you.
Okay. G, what's up, man? Can you hear me? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see. Oh, wait, hold on for 1 second. All right, say it again. G, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm good. Good. What's up,
Okay.
fellas?
All right, yeah, man. All right, man. Uh, brothers, welcome to the show. I know G and myself, we were able to attend some of these events, and like I said, like I told Jay earlier, I just wanted to come on and give guys a couple of video shots and whatnot, some of the stuff that we did. You know, get back into the groove of us coming on. Unfortunately, I just couldn't make it last night. I had things to do. I was unable to get on, but I wanted to come on tonight and just give guys a brief recap of some of the things that we did while we were there. Uh, while we were there. Oh, okay. I'm laughing. Somebody just sent me a picture. I'll share with you guys later. But just some of the things that we were there and experiencing and stuff, you know. And I don't think a lot of people understand. Oh, wait a minute. My fault, G. Understand the significance of that. Being able to go and experience something like this. G, what are your thoughts so far as what you saw when you were in Thailand?
Oh man,
I'm only on
if you
Phuket.
thought, yeah, but I'm no. It was a good resort town. Um, Very interesting people. The welcoming aspect of it got me. Everybody was just in a helpful way. You know, if you from the hotel, from the vans that we took, from the vendors, the 7-Eleven people, just a real. They made you feel at home. You didn't have to be feeling like you was looking over your shoulders or anything. But one interesting note, I was flying back and I talked to this guy, and he said we were there at one of the hottest summers in Thailand history. It was
Man,
like close to 110 to 115 in Phuket. So I don't
yeah,
feel bad what happened to me. It was like nature. Nature was
yeah,
tearing
it
me
was
up
hot.
that day.
Yeah, it was hot as hell, man. You couldn't keep the water down. I mean, it was,
Yeah, man.
bruh, it was a lot. It was a lot. I
It
mean,
was a blanket, man.
I lost 10 pounds. I really did. I lost 10 pounds on over that whole trip, and I was eating good. I, was-
Oh
I
yeah,
was eating,
yeah.
I was, I was eating all kind of watermelon, all kind of
Right.
pad thais and stuff and whatnot.
Right. The food was excellent everywhere we went, man.
Yeah, and uh, um, it's just hard to show so much because Chris, bruh, you just don't know, bruh. There was just so much to do. You'll see the content. I'm gonna send it to you, but you'll see what I'm talking about. It was just so much to see, and we did in such a short period of time. And
Hmm.
I didn't want to get long winded tonight because I can't show everything, but I like to show as much as I can, share as possible. But for the brothers that don't get it, we'll see a lot of you'll see a lot of content. We'll be able to chop it up and give guys commentary spots here and there. But for right now, this is just for us to get back into the groove of things and get going. Sid Whitco, is this pre-recorded? No, this is actually live. I asked because it lets you know one was speaking. Oh, okay. It must have been a delay. There is a delay between the streaming service we use and what's being said. But no, we're here. We're here. Um, so guys go to Thailand, and we talked about this before. You hear Thailand, and most guys go to Thailand. That means they're going to Pattaya, and they're going to Walking Street. That's it. They never get a chance to go outside uh, uh, of Pattaya, And for us, we were we were able to have something where we were able to coordinate that and able to get to see the Big Buddha and to do the James Bond Island, And that's just something that I want to highlight, that's something that we do at BMO. Like, we're
Hmm.
not somebody just to sit in one place because that gets boring. We're here to give you options and to explore and to do it under the umbrella of brotherhood. Aren't some places in Thailand Muslim? Uh, Ibn Brock, I don't know that for sure, but there were definitely Muslims there. There were definitely Muslims there, or people that were practicing Muslims. I did see some people there, women there that were practicing Muslims. They had
I
the
see. They had some mosques, but you didn't really. The
yeah, you
temples overtook them. You seen mosques, but yeah, they
right,
have practicing
yeah, but you didn't see them
Islamic.
to right. But you didn't see them to the extent that you saw um,
The
the temples and
temples,
stuff.
yeah,
The temples
yeah.
just overtook everything. The
They
temples
they
were everywhere.
dominated. They dominated. Yeah.
Dominated. They dominated, and like I said, they don't practice Christianity. Is not a religion there. Uh, they're more into the temples that reflect the people that they look like. So you're not going to see Christ. You're not going to see a church or crosses. You're going to see Buddhas and things that are in line with their beliefs and their religion,
Yeah.
and
Their way of
they're
living.
everywhere, and they're everywhere. But like I
Absolutely.
said, we had the opportunity to explore those places, and quite frankly, even though it was hot as hell, it was still interesting to see
Hmm.
and do. But you know, it's we were there for only we got there early, but the official tour we got there on the 9th, and we were able to explore for like 3 or 4 days before we were able to leave and go to Pattaya. We won that little puddle jumper, but it was all good, all good. So, man, people keep hitting me, but that's okay. But next, we're going to talk about Pattaya. Now, when we arrived in Pattaya, Pattaya was the first day of Songkran. The official holiday was the 13th through the 15th. Most cities they started early. I mean, those people had water buckets out. They had the water guns out, and they were ready to get their party on, which I can understand. That's their New Year.
Man, them people was vicious, bro. They
Yeah. Oh,
they
hold
they,
on.
they wasn't they
Yeah.
wasn't playing, bro.
Hey, yeah, yeah. So, 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 I'm just going to show a couple of excerpts of uh, BMO, aka SEAL Team 6, the Black Edition, the Black Edition in Pattaya, handling our business,
Right.
representing representing uh, for the BMO nation,
Yes.
and and we have up close and personal. Hold on for 1 second. I got to get this ready. Like I said, I had a little practice, but it's
Yeah.
okay,
AKA Charlie Company doing their thing.
man. Dude, look here. Let me tell you something. This is the crazy part right here. When you out there, when you're out there, and you're filling up your when you're filling up your water gun, you don't think that there's anything in it but water. But these people are vicious. They go around selling blocks of ice, and they're putting the
Right.
ice in the water
Ugh.
and shooting you with it. And when that cold ass ice water hits your ass, man, you gonna think you had just caught the Holy Ghost.
Ugh.
That was the premium. That was the premium ammunition.
Yeah,
Ugh.
Chris, I'm
Damn.
telling you.
Ugh. That's
Cause you
crazy.
think, hey, they're serious with it. 10
Yeah.
spot, you get a block of ice. Man, they put that water hit you, and you like, oh my goodness, what the
Yeah.
hell happened?
Mm.
In the words of Coach Grease, that ice water hit different, baby.
It hit
Ah.
different. Hit
Mm.
different. So without further ado, we gonna, as you can see, the festivities. This was our home base. we're in the back loading up. As you can see, we still have some of the Warriors up front. They go Cookie Monster and GM doing the thing. Who was that right there with the shopping wig on? Oh,
Is it a
that
bonnet?
would be
That's me,
you.
man.
Yeah,
You got a, you got a
That's me,
bonnet on?
man. Gotta
yeah,
protect them waves, brother. Put too much work in.
Shit.
yeah. Hey, as you can see, oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
They was
bonnet on,
dumping.
man.
Hey, look, they got tired of the guns. They started bringing the buckets out and just dousing people, man.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, hold on. So we were standing in front, and we letting them get soaked and stuff. Now, if you see the stuff on their face, they take powder and water, and they make this type of mud, and that is supposed to be part of the celebration as far as uh, it being a new year. And as you can see, the silent assassin right here, he has his bonnet on too because he can't mess up his braids. But at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, he's soaking wet. Shout out to Shane, man.
Yeah.
I ain't mean to put you on
Shane.
like that, but I got you. I had to get you.
Silent assassin. Hey, me and Shane was in agreement to that. Like, look, man, we black wherever we go, so we
For
gonna
real.
be an
Yeah.
innovative people,
I would
brother.
have had mine on too, probably. I'd have been like, no,
Yeah.
cuz
Oh
I can't get the
yeah.
locks
Hey,
right.
hey, look.
I had extra bags for you,
Oh
brother.
yeah, I'd
Don't
have been
worry.
right there. Yeah, I'd like, nah, I can't get the locks wedged.
But as you can
Can't have
see,
it.
Right.
it's a huge celebration. They just pouring buckets of water on you. You can't get mad.
Oh hell no.
You out there
Mm-mm.
having a good time. As you can see, the reach is long on these. We call them shotguns. Now these little barrels right here, man, you put it in that cold water and pull it out
Man,
and suck it up and hit it. Dude, that thing is like a double barrel shotgun in the water guns.
Oh,
that's better than a shot of whiskey, man. That will wake you up. And it was hot. It was hot.
It was hot and that water was cold. That was cold
Yes,
on
sir.
your monkey ass.
that's
So
crazy.
we partook in that, and like I said, we'll give more footage coming. Just stay tuned for the channel and stuff. You'll see more footage and stuff. But we had a good time. We actually felt like kids. Everybody got wet as hell. It didn't matter whether you thought you were going to avoid it. There was no getting around it.
No.
Yeah.
Anywhere around the city, you was finna get wet. And
You was
even
finna
after
get
8
it.
o'clock,
You were
they
finna
had
get it.
assassins.
Yes,
Yeah.
even the 5 and 6 year olds were in on it. They walk by, look up at you in the face, and spray in the shirt and in the chest, and run and hide and laugh.
Mm-hmm.
It was all in good fun, but I
Yeah, it
will
was.
admit, after a certain time, you get tired of that.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, I'm ready to get my ass to the house. Man, it was, bro. They were going all the way till
2 or 3 in the
3 in
morning.
the morning with that water gun stuff.
Mm.
And like I said, you'll see footage. I have some more footage of Coach Greaves out here. I ain't finna flex on him, but I'm just telling you, he out here putting in his work too.
Yeah.
And look, we had 3 ladies that was our assassins. Me, Shane, and the Prez, man. They was waiting for every time we came back to the hotel late night. They was waiting for us.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, let it go. Put that water gun
Don't y'all
down.
go home? Go home.
Dang. No, man. But overall, like I said, it was a good time, good fun. You know,
Yeah.
the water festival went on, and Patty, the water festival went on for a longer period of time than it did any other place else. It was there for up to the 19th. They didn't end on the 19th, whereas Bangkok and Phuket, they ended on the 15th. They went the long way. So we had to endure that most of the time that we were there.
Mm.
Yeah.
But like I said, fun time. Look for more video content once we get everything unwrapped and stuff. Right now, we just want to give you a little bit.
That's dope.
Just a little bit.
Like y'all have
Now, on to the promo portion of side of the game. If you are in the patio area, go check out my man, Lucky Taylor.
Lucky.
That's it.
Lucky Taylor is located in the Night Bazaar on 2nd Street near the base.
Mm.
He is the BMO preferred tailor of choice when you're in the Patty area. Stop by and tell him BMO sent you.
Salute. Salute.
and he will give
I'm supposed
you.
to get my set. I get mine next week, man. It's on its way.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about what I spent. I'm just going to leave that up and everything. But it, you know, but that's another thing too. People don't realize if you are into custom clothes, because it's hard to get something that fits you here.
Mm-hmm.
You have to pay a lot of money for tailored items. A
Yeah.
lot of brothers, they were able to get suits, jackets. My man Ron from Houston, he got him a nice custom little suit made, and he was very happy with it. But like I said, Lucky is our preferred tailor. He took it upon himself to advertise BMO for us, so we're gonna advertise Lucky Tailors for him. Check him out.
Yeah.
Tell him BMO sent you, and you need the discount. But that's another thing that you do. BMO, we like to look good. Now I can't speak for other folks, but when we show up and do things, we like to
Yes,
be
sir.
clean. And there's nothing wrong with having a tailor-made suit. Nothing
Not
wrong
at
with that
all.
at all whatsoever.
Not at all.
And as you can see, my man right here, Lucky, he has an assortment. Yeah, I'm talking to you. And we're having a conversation. He has different materials, different things that he was making for us. We were there for a fitting, a final fitting. We had already been there before, had a couple of measurements and stuff done, and then as you can see, he had an assortment of suits, things that, quite frankly, I had to get the hell up out of there because I know I already done spent enough money. But he had a assortment of suits, anything that you want, custom. Now, there's other places there, but we like the quality that he gives. He gives us a great deal, and we bought from him before. And as you can see, the suits that Reed and myself had in the picture were made there, and we're just there getting the fitting. That's another little hookup I got there. Don't hate. That's the liner. That's actually the liner. So they do the custom lining and everything.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly. And
It's contagious, man. If you go there and you like, man, I don't want to get nothing. You see all these brothers getting fitted. You see all these materials. You are going to buy something.
yeah, you're gonna buy something.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Yeah, I
buy
know.
something. You're gonna buy something.
I know. I know I would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it's just one suit, a custom made suit is something that I think every brother should have.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter whether you do your own thing, but a custom made suit is definitely something nice. And I was able to get a few for myself. I know Coach got a couple. My man Runway and a lot of other brothers. Matter of fact, I know pretty much everybody that was on this trip actually bought a custom suit from Lucky.
Yeah.
So when you're there, make sure you hit them up in the night bazaar and let them know BMO sent you. And as you can see, this was late at night. We were on our way out to go about and get doused. But yeah, to get doused. But, but as you can see, this is the night
war
bazaar.
goes on, man. The war goes on, bro.
Yeah, the night bazaar, you can get a lot of trinkets and stuff, t-shirts, bootleg heaven. If you are into bootleg, they got it for you. Everything is in the night bazaar. Now, I will say this. I do think the selection and quality is better in MBX
Yes.
versus Pattaya. But if you don't get a chance to make it to Bangkok and you're in Pattaya, the night bazaar is definitely some place that you can go and find some things that you would partake in and take back home with you. Great place for gifts and stuff. If you a swole dude, they ain't gonna have your size. It's gonna shrink on you. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. But for the most part, everything else, from luggage, soaps, the jerseys, they have it in the night bazaar. And normally they stay open until 11 or 12 o'clock. They just closed early because of the festive for the holidays were starting. Let me see. Oh yeah, no, I'm like I said, the massacre. Just to give you an idea, the massacre. All right, yeah, exactly.
Chaos.
Yes.
That's
So
crazy, man.
yeah, all right. So last but not least, and like I said, we did a lot more in patio. I just want to give you guys a brief recap of the things that we did, and then give people a chance to ask questions or whatnot, and then we're gonna keep it moving. Last but not least, we were in Bangkok. Bangkok. Bangkok, we had a chance to go and partake at the the tallest place in Pattaya, and it's called the King Power Tower, highest point in Bangkok, 73 floors, and then you take an additional 4 flights to get to the top of it. I am going to give this a little bit of a push, but as you can see, this is the entrance. We were able to get there through. They don't have Uber; they have Grab. Uber is not allowed in the country. They have Grab and they have Line. These are 2 apps that you can download. So if you plan on going to Thailand, make sure that you have those apps and not be dependent on Uber. Grab and Line, Line, and they are in the Google. I know they're in the Google App Store because I was able to download Grab, and I'm pretty sure they're on the Apple Store as well. But as you can see, Ninth Plaza, people there, everybody's taking pictures, and this is I can't say that it's downtown, because once you're in Bangkok and the area that we were staying in, Big Swole, the area that we were staying in, the Nana Plaza area, is pretty much downtown. And when you go and you see the view from here, you see how massive Bangkok is. Bangkok is like New York. I would personally say they probably giving New York a run for their money now. They might not be quite there, but they're on the come up, because they were building a lot of skyscrapers. Every place that we will go, you see skyscrapers, and I mean brand new. Commerce is abundant everywhere. Commerce is abundant, and this is the entrance. Like I said, very nice.
A lot of people would be surprised how modern Bangkok is, though.
Very much so. Very much so. Even the subway system.
Yeah, yeah, they're
Iman is
rivaling the best subway systems in America, man.
yeah. Um, I'm gonna say they only have 2 seasons: rainy season and dry season. And we were there. We were there during the dry season, but the temperature pretty much doesn't fluctuate. They don't have seasons like we have seasons here. They pretty much have the wet season and the dry season. That's their 2 seasons because they're in a tropical area.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate it, Bear, man. Like I said, we have a whole lot more footage coming. I just want to give guys a brief recap. But there was so much stuff that we were doing in a short period of time. It's unreal. It's unreal. The stuff that we were able to get done in such a short period of time. And like I said, we have other people that they do these things, but we like to share. A lot of guys they ask us about, well, what goes on a BMO networking event? Can you show us? So this is the thing that we're showing people. This is what we do. We take you
This
places.
separates us from the other travel groups that, hey, do your thing, but this is what we concentrate on.
Right, right. We're all about exploring options. And even if you want to relocate to Thailand, Thailand is a big place, but in a short period of time, we give you at least a preview. We get off the beaten path. Yes, this is a tourist area, but I don't really see a lot of people talking about it. And it's quite fascinating. Once you get to the top, it's like, whoa, this is kind of breathtaking. I'm not even going to, I wait for the surprise when you get to the top.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, everything is very modern, very, very clean, upscale, and not something that you're used to seeing. Some people aren't used to seeing this type of stuff. uh, at least from a black tribal group. They're just seeing one type of content, and we're moving more towards something else. This is just what we do.
These are the type of receipts we want to be associated or known for.
Exactly, exactly, exactly. Because you have people that say, "Well, you guys don't show what you do. Here go the receipts." And like I said, this is just a sample of some of the things that you're going to experience on a BMO networking event.
The best part, Prez, was I don't know if I'm going further, but the way people accepted us when we went to that. I don't know if you're going to show pictures of that market you took us to, and we had lunch there.
I,
And
I, I, I'm gonna get to it, but you can go ahead and talk about it.
the yeah, that market was incredible. I mean, as far as you can see, and the eating area, and you could tell there was family businesses there because you had one particular character who was pretty nice to us, and they were just amazed at how you see all these brothers that's together, that's not fighting. We don't have numbers on our shirts. We don't have names on our shirts. We just regular guys who's going out here enjoying, the area that we visited, and it was just remarkable how people were taken to us. Even some Americans. We ran into some Americans, and they were just amazed at how black men travel.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on. We ran into some Caucasians. Caucasians that were
Yes, we
amazed
did.
at black men traveling in groups and not being associated with the NBA, NFL, or any other
Yeah.
professional association. We just uh, white collar, blue collar brothers, different backgrounds and whatnot, and we were out there able to enjoy and experience uh, Thailand.
I think
Now,
the demeanor of us got they were, I guess they have a pretty obscured view of black men. We wasn't starting fires and breaking windows and kicking people
no,
in the
no,
rear quarters. You know what I'm
no, we
saying?
weren't doing
We
it. No,
were,
we weren't doing any of that.
yeah.
You know,
But the
but this is
perception the perception of us around the world can be like that. And when they see a more professional, down to earth, being able to relate to us, I seen the surprise on their face.
yeah,
Whether
yeah.
that's good or bad, but I mean, it's out there. It's just an ugly truth.
Well, it's definitely good because we want to change the
Hmm.
perception. We want to
Yes,
change the perception,
exactly.
and I wanted to show. Hold on for 1 second. Let me get this. Let me get this together. But that's what it is. It's like you have a perception. You have a perception that people don't. People that travel don't understand. It's like, yo, these people watch you. They're watching you because they're trying to see if what they have been told by America is in alignment with how you are in real life. And when the two don't
Right.
align, they become very curious. And that's what happens. It's like, um, you they think that, hey, you're not, you're very nice and hospitable, and not saying that you knife like soft like a sucker or anything like that, but you're just out and you're enjoying everything just like everybody else. Now, let me see here. So this is what you get when you get to the top. Now, for all of you that don't know what this is a glass bridge,
Mm-hmm.
which means when you walk onto this area here and you look down, it's 77 floors straight down.
Mm-hmm.
It's 77 floors straight down. And as you can see, it's a little nerve-wracking because you have to get over the fact that your mind sees nothing and is expecting you to fall. But at the same time, you have to tell your mind everything's fine, it's not real, it's an illusion. And as you can see here, we got Runway, Big Swole, and my man Carl. They on the bridge, or they call it a bridge, but basically what it is. But as you can see, there's nothing down there. Now, how many people are going to say I walked on a 70? I was up 77 stories, and I was almost fearful for my life.
Mm-hmm.
But the view is just breathtaking up there. See how Big Swole looking down? He tried to figure out, did I fuck up? Is it
Right,
real?
right. How I'm gonna get back?
Yeah,
How I'm gonna get back?
yeah. I'm gonna get out.
I'm gonna get back.
What really doing? He holding them up, but
Right, right.
But it is a marvel to see up there. Let me see, and as you can see, BMO fam, how we roll.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Squad.
Receipts. Now this me. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna skip through that. As you can see, I was having my moment, and I had to let that go. I'm like,
You
yeah,
look pretty comfortable. You look pretty comfortable.
yeah, I look
over
pretty
there.
comfortable. For y'all that don't, for ones that don't know, I was nursing an injury. I had a pinched nerve throughout the trip, so if I look a little stiff sometimes, it's okay. It's because I was stiff. But it's a marvel to see, to do, and experience, and it's there for the taking. But just look at the backdrop. The backdrop.
It's crazy.
And this is the highest point in the city. Now at night, oh, this place is breathtaking. We just couldn't work it in our schedule. We thought we were going to be able to make it at one point in time at night, but the schedule didn't work out, so we had to go during the day. But even during the day, even with a light fog across the city, you still get a good idea of how big the city is. This is one of the best views right there, because at the top of it, you have a club type atmosphere where you can just sit up there and stand. They have a bar up there. They play music, their drinks and stuff. And at night, at 8:00, it's someplace where you can just come and chill. So you can imagine the view that you have at night. You can just imagine how breathtaking it can be.
With that good weather too, that nice weather, man.
Yeah. Yeah. But it was definitely a little bit on the warmer side.
Oh.
But something to experience. Huge city. Huge city. Huge city.
Massive.
So I have one more thing I'm going to share with everybody, and then we're going to wrap it up for the night. We are going to talk about the market that we're able to attend. It's called the Chatuchak Weekend Market. And let me see. So when we first got there, we were hungry as hell. I'm just going to be honest with you. We were hungry as hell, because one thing we do,
as usual.
Hey, look here. Hey, like our producers say, the BMO cats, they always shopping and eating. Well, we didn't disappoint. We were doing it. We were holding it down.
Yeah.
We were definitely holding it down.
We was MVP in it then, man.
Yeah, definitely MVP in it then. I am going to show the eating area. Just a quick show to give you an idea of where we're at. Just a little eating area. And they cook the food off to the right. Like the vendors. Yeah, I'm in amazement. I'm trying to figure out if that's real or not. And you can see I'm sweating like I just made it off the plantation. Because that's how hot it is. Because it's hot as hell. They cooking. And we eating.
And them woks was working too, boy.
Man, they were working. But the vendors and stuff, the food was excellent. Oh my God, they had this lemon tea. I think I drank about 4 gallons while I was there.
Yeah.
And fresh fruit, I keep telling people, this food shortage that I'm talking about, it was fresh food everywhere. There was an abundance of food. Abundance of food. So all this stuff that they keep telling y'all in the United States, oh, it's a food shortage. No, it's a food shortage here in the States.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a food shortage outside the states. Food was everywhere.
Was it no empty shelves
No,
anywhere?
nowhere. So this is one of the aisles at the weekend mall and weekend market, and this market is only open Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. Very huge, and I'm talking about you can get lost in there. You could spend all day there. Matter of fact, we went twice. We went on Saturday. Did we? And we went back Sunday, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. We went back
early
Saturday.
Sunday.
Yeah. Early Sunday. We went back Saturday and we went back early Sunday. Huge mall, and you can get lost in here, and they got all kind of stuff. The coconut water from 7-Eleven. Yeah, GM. We drank plenty of coconut water too. We had to stay hydrated. We didn't want, like I said, you were sweating. It was 110.
15,
Yeah,
110.
yeah. But the humidity was what made it so, so
Yeah.
cooking and stuff. You felt like you were getting baked. But we were
The
out
place there
here.
was so big. The place was so big. The press was talking about if you go to one place and you want to get something, you better get it because you may not find that place again because it's so big.
Yeah, you might not remember where it is. And
Right.
we were able to catch the the rail system there. Rail system is incredible. Clean. We had a guy that's from New York, works on the rail system, and he was commenting how clean and efficient their system was compared to New York and how it works and just a whole different setup. But yeah, we were able to catch there. I think it was like 47 baht, which was like $1 and some change. Huge place.
Taxis, tonks, wherever you wanted. Any type of mode of transportation you wanted to choose, it was there.
Yeah, yeah. And the way that it's set up, does the BMO store sell custom BMO towels? No, Teddy. We were getting our own. We were taking our own towels from the hotel. But this place, they even have a art section off to the right. But as you can see, they have everything from regular household goods to custom goods, leather goods. Anything that you want, you can get it there.
You're gonna need another suitcase if you
yeah,
go shopping. Trust
yeah.
me.
If you're traveling there, you're gonna need another suitcase.
Yeah.
I purposely underpacked, knowing that I was going to need more room for stuff that I brought back. But like I said, this is the Shatuk Chuck weekend market. They're open Friday night, Saturday night, Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. And it's a huge place. Anything that you could want, you can find it there. Souvenirs, just an assortment of stuff. And like I said, you could spend an entire day there. That's just how huge the place is. They do have a downloadable map, but I wasn't doing all that. I didn't have time for all that. We were trying to get what we need to get and get the hell on. But we did go back for 2 days. And as you can see, this area that I'm walking into, and once again, we will be giving you small clips to give you a more detailed assessment of some of the stuff that we experienced there. But I just wanted to get this out. We hadn't been back on the air for a while. Been busy actually out here doing it, and realized how much footage that we actually have, and it was just so much to dissect that I didn't want to wait another week. I wanted to give people a preview to see what's there and to show what the Black Man's Option, what we do and what we're about. But this is the area of a lot of local artists. And you know what the funny thing was, we were in this little area and the guy was playing he was playing Donnell Jones, but it was a Thai person singing the song, and it kind of caught my eye. But once again, it goes back to how influential we as African American people are. Even in halfway around the world, they still are influenced by us as a people. Some beautiful work there. Beautiful work there. Yeah. And I had to get up out of there, especially this one right here. Hold on, let me pause it right here. Let me back it up. This one right here. This one right here I really liked. I almost had to hit him with the chase, but
Mm,
I did the right thing and kept it
Yeah.
going.
that's dope.
But
Yeah, yeah.
the lure of buying stuff there is you always say, man, you can't always say I'm gonna come back. If it's there,
Uh-uh.
you got to get it.
You got to get it.
You got to make your
You
mind up.
no. That was just a regular picture that the guy, artist, he drew. But it was such a great picture. I was like,
Yeah,
wow. When
it
you
stood
see
out.
something, yeah, when you see something, when you out and about in places like this, and you see something, you better get it. Something that resonates with you, you're gonna know when you see it right there on the spot. You're like, damn, I like that. Then that means whatever that is, it resonates with you. And if you want it, you better get it. Don't
It
think
was
about
made
I'm
for
gonna
you to
come back
get.
on it. Right,
Yeah.
exactly. But they had some beautiful artwork there. Beautiful artwork.
Mm.
A lot of
That's dope.
Afrocentric influence in their art too.
Yes. Yes.
It's because they know where they come from.
Yes, they do. And like I said, this place is huge. We will be doing content pertaining to this. So people that are in the Thailand area and you're in Bangkok and you want to have a chance to go and check it out, we'll give you a preview and whatnot. But like I said, this place was huge. We enjoyed being there. There was a lot of money spent, as our producer likes to say. BMO, them Negroes be shopping, and
Yeah.
nothing changed with that.
Guilty.
Yeah,
Guilty.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing changed when it came to that sentiment with us.
That's dope, man.
So that's
That's
all I
legit.
have for y'all tonight. But I really do want to say that this was another chance for us to be able to show what BMO is about. Uh, we show receipts and we talk the talk and we walk the walk. We are a brotherhood. We are the network group that travels. Nobody else is out here doing what we do. And that's not a jab at anybody. That's just a stated fact. You know, we had brothers that were walking up to us in patio. Hey man, I see y'all hat, man. Y'all BMO. I know who y'all are. Good. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate the support. And we're happy for brothers that continue to support us in the endeavors and the things that we do. And we do have some big things coming up. But for us, this was a great milestone. We were able to see 3 cities on one tour. And I want to say again, thank you to the brothers that attended the event. I know the schedule might have been a little hectic, but we wanted to give you your money's worth. And from everybody that we talked to, they enjoyed themselves thoroughly. Uh, not just the trip, but the events that we had scheduled, and then the brotherhood, and just having that reunion type feel to it for brothers that you didn't necessarily know when you came on the trip, and
Been
now you
traveling together,
communicate.
yeah, yeah.
Right, you
Well, yeah,
traveling
the
together.
veterans, yeah.
Yeah, and we looked out for each other as we always do. We always do. So there's nothing new for us. But we want to show people that we aren't on YouTube just talking about things so that people can follow us. We're actually out here doing it, and we're doing it in numbers.
Hmm.
So I want to thank
Yeah,
everybody for
yeah.
coming on that trip. And like I said, thanks to the GM, thanks to the BMO admin team, Coach Greaves, and everybody else that does what they have been doing. Our super producer and all the other brothers that help make this thing work. We have some big things coming for us for the rest of the year. And one of the accomplishments that we set out, goals that we set out to get, uh, we wanted to hit 1,000 subscribers, which we were able to reach that milestone, I think, last week. So that's a big milestone for us. And our next show will be a call-in thank you show for 1,000 subscribers because it's been long fought, long hard, and we're gonna continue to grow. Now, the next goal is to get our man Chris Strongheart at
Oh,
1,000
snap.
subscribers. So if you have not gone over
Appreciate
and
you.
subscribed to his channel, do so now because that is BMO, and BMO is Chris Strongheart. So
For sure.
we're gonna keep pushing that.
Appreciate you, cuz. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah. Jamal, you beat me to the punch. Yo,
Yeah,
yeah.
man. Appreciate you. But yeah.
Yeah. So we do that.
Hey, that's Chris calling card. That's Chris calling card right there.
Yeah. So
That's the period. That's the period.
Yeah. Man, I appreciate y'all, man, for real. You know what I mean? I just want to say it looked like y'all had fun, but I just want y'all to know, since y'all been gone, bro, it's been the wild, wild west out here in these YouTube streets. Bruh.
Well, go ahead and say a couple things. You know, we
It's
got a
been the
little bit of
wild,
time.
wild west since y'all been gone, man. I've been holding it down for BMO. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got, Passport Bro hate trying to creep back in. We got, you know what I mean, just like, other
Hey,
content.
strong. We were seeing it. We were seeing it out there too. We just, we a little bit more
Yeah.
classy about putting it out there, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying? Oh, girl, I won't say her name, but she lost her damn mind. So she got called out by like a handful of Passport Bros got on her head because she said some stupid stuff. And then we all know this whole situation with, Miss Pearly things, they trying to, and she done clap back now. So she done put out her video saying what she's saying about old boy. And she taking shots back at everybody who's shooting at her. And she
Well,
done, woo,
man,
yeah,
Chris,
so
I'm just gonna say this, and G can back it up. There were shots fired too, in patio.
Bang, bang.
I
Yeah,
bet.
there were
Trust
shots
me.
fired in patio
I
our
bet.
way, and I'm
I'm sure.
uh, from other
Look,
brothers
they
that
knew
claim to
they
be
knew we was
YouTubers.
coming. Yes,
Yeah.
No, I
they
bet.
knew we
No,
was
I
coming.
bet. Yeah,
So
no, it's all good.
the streets might have been hot, but we was in the line of fire.
Right,
Hey,
Yeah.
we was in the line of fire, and I had my double fisted water gun. I was out there looking like Black Rambo. But
Yeah, man. Yeah, we talking about clubs. We talking about going somewhere to eat. It was like they
yo,
knew where we
hold
were,
on,
bro. That
hold
they
on.
Yeah.
closed.
Let's take it one step further. You got Passport Bros taking pictures of BMO and sending them to other broads over there,
Hating.
hating.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so
Don't tell me.
you doing Matrix stuff, but you a Passport Bro, but
Bruh.
you doing Matrix stuff. Yes, yes,
Look,
yes.
Crazy.
So
and the crazy part, we was low key, bro. We wasn't raising no sand. We get in, we get out. But man, we was on surveillance, bro.
Yeah.
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 Straight up.
So you got cats walking by you. They got your name in your name in their mouth on YouTube, but when they see you in person, they walk right by you.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was that kind of vibe, huh? Yeah,
Yes.
I was
Yes.
pretty sure. I was pretty sure that's how it was gonna be because it
Yes.
seemed
That
like.
globe
So
and crown, our globe and crown, it
Yeah.
stirs a lot of emotion, brother.
Oh, I can
so
tell. I told y'all what happened on my end. That the situation that I had with y'all warned me about this particular person, and I just like, nah,
yes.
it's cool.
Yes.
Let me roll up on. You know what I mean? Let me show some love and go up on this panel. But it seemed like it was
Yes.
some type of issue where it's just like, oh, all of a sudden, like, bro, I ain't never said nothing about you nor to you. And as a matter of fact, because last I checked, we opened up the doors for you to come break bread with us. What's the
Yeah.
hostility? Are you
Yes.
are you
Yes.
mad?
Well,
You
hold
mad
on.
at us? Are you mad at me, bro? I ain't
Hold
saying
on.
nothing to him. Anything I
Eh,
said was directed at who I directed it to. Not
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
say names, but it's just like, bro, I'm not
no,
scared.
no,
You know,
no, because we had a conversation about it. We'll talk about it after we, online. But I'm just saying though, I understand what's been going on in the streets. We've been
yeah,
behind enemy lines, and we had a powwow and discussed it. And we like, you know what, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. We see what it is
Yeah,
now,
we
and
good.
we
I
just
wish I
gonna
could have
move in
been
a
there.
different direction.
Damn, I wish I could have been at the treaty.
So,
Woo! I
so,
wanted to be there.
Bruh,
so,
bruh,
Damn it.
yeah,
bruh.
yes,
Woo.
yeah. Producer for real. Yes, and I'm gonna leave it at that because we have determined that we're gonna keep moving forward. We got a lot of stuff going on. We want to celebrate 1,000 subscribers next Sunday night, and we will be on Yeah. We will be on. We will be on next Sunday night at the regular scheduled time. I don't care who in the playoffs, who doing what, but best believe that 1,000 subscribers. Thank you, and we got
Salute.
more things coming up. So we're gonna end this.
Oh,
We gonna,
you think they
huh?
hate now? You wait till they see what we got in store later on.
Well,
You think they hate
that's why I
now?
said the proof is in the pudding. So we're gonna go
Hmm.
ahead and keep that thing moving. So we all we got, and that's all we need, and that's how we gonna
Hmm.
moving forward. So with
Yes, sir.
that being said, we're gonna end this for tonight. I just want to give everybody a preview. I appreciate y'all coming out. As always, I'm gonna let my two guests round it off. And when you guys say what you got to say, don't go nowhere because I got something I want to tell you.
Do we? I mean,
Yeah,
should we?
yeah.
Should we address the chat? I don't like. I
No,
just
no,
don't.
no. We're
All right.
gonna
All right.
address.
All right.
We
Okay.
gonna let G Dub say what you got to say. Uh, what? How was the trip, player? And tell me
The
what your
trip,
thoughts are.
man, the trip, it just reinforces how when you and I was on that rooftop in Brazil and we talked about the vision on what we wanted to do and how we wanted to do it, and to see it formulate with a whole lot of brothers that get along is amazing to me, man. So we just need to keep doing what we're doing. Like you said, we had to powwow about the hating, because if we ain't got no haters, you ain't doing. You must be not be doing something
Damn sure
right.
ain't
You know what
doing
I'm saying?
nothing
So
right. And I see
let the haters
I
hate,
see
bro.
the light. Damn right.
Let the haters hate, bro. We doing what we supposed to do.
All
That's
right.
all I got to say, man.
All right, man. Hey, I'm gonna drop you down and we'll don't go nowhere.
Bet.
Chris,
Salute.
say something, my man.
Well, I ain't got entirely too much. Just you know what I'm saying. It looked like y'all had a good trip, man. I'm glad to see. You know what I mean. BMO was moving. BMO still strong, holding it down. You know what I mean. To the new members that joined. You know what I'm saying. You know to the young rookies that came along and had a chance to break bread with BMO. Shout out to the new brothers. You know what I'm saying. And it was also good to see that some of the veterans was able to come in and have fellowship and and we can communicate with each other's brothers once again, you know what I mean? So it was good to see, you know what I mean? It's good to see that, things are still moving the way that they're moving and, being able to get out there in Thailand and, enjoy it and see the festivities and stuff like that, it just looks amazing. So, above all, that's basically, what it is, and like I said on the home front, it was all right, it wasn't nothing too crazy I couldn't handle over here on this side of the
All
house.
right.
Everything was
Yeah,
all right, you know what I mean?
I kind of figure
So
you hit him with that Dusty Rose elbow.
no,
Ain't nothing you can't
yeah, I
handle.
had to come from the top rope. You know what I'm saying
Okay.
on the couple. Yeah, it was it was yeah. We a lot of folks was getting fly with the mouth, and I definitely had to regulate on my side of the house. But
Well, hey, look, I'll be back with you on Saturday night. It's all good.
yeah, oh yeah,
I'm back in the game.
we had to regulate because
Yeah.
it was crazy, but it's all good. But like I said, you know what I'm saying, dope that y'all was able to get on the trip, get out there, make it happen in Thailand. You know what I'm saying. So really, just shout out to the BMO family, shout out to the new subscribers, shout out to y'all making it to 1,000, and shout out to everybody who's rocking with BMO. You know what I'm saying.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Don't go nowhere.
All right.
All right. I know the game on. I hear it in the background, so I'm gonna have to go run and catch that. But once again, I want to say thank you to all the brothers that trusted BMO to show you Thailand. I thank you for your support. Uh, thank you to the subscribers. We're at 1,000. Next stop 10,000. Thank you for your support and be on the lookout. Like I said, we got a lot of content that we're gonna be throwing out here, and we're gonna be back on our regular schedule every Sunday night. 8:30 BMO Radio. We're gonna have it set up to where we having a call-in show, just like Blog Talk Radio. So you can call in, get your questions answered, voice your opinion, and we can chop it up right here and there. I don't know who's playing tonight, but the best of luck to them. I want to say Golden State is on, but I may be wrong. Best of luck to the Golden State Warrior fans, the Laker fans. Uh, Stay tuned for us. We'll be back this Sunday night at 8:35 sharp. Y'all take care and have a good night.